Okay, now that we've defined a few words, how many people here believe they can pass a quick civics test? Show of hands, please. Show of hands. Not many people putting their hands up. Some people, brave people putting your hands up. Very good. I'm happy. I'm hoping that everybody in this room can pass this little test we're about to take. Now I'm going to ask 10 questions. Let's not shout out the answers. Let's raise hands and see, because some of you are going to be really whizzes at this. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, what is the supreme law of the land? All right. This sounds, Schwambert is going, oh my God, this is so easy. Oh, look at him over there. Oh, I teach this stuff. Anybody, I know this. Curtis? The United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land. That is true. Anybody have a different viewpoint on that? The Constitution, the government, and the government set up by the Constitution is based on the consent or agreement of the government. Now I'm going to give you a handout. If you're interested in taking this home with you, you can get the questions and the answers. There's a piece of paper that you can leave with. So don't worry about it right now. All right, question number 2. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Yes, sir, Jim. Would you like to tell us?
Yes, it declared that the organization of colonies were separate from the British Empire. And it spelled out the rights, the human rights under which that was true.
Anybody have a different opinion? No. Yes, sir?
The reason that we pushed back out independence from Britain.
Okay. Anybody want to add or take? Yes, sir?
Okay. Well, basically the colonies declared that they were independent from Britain, but Britain didn't recognize it at the time, or it didn't actually win independence. The colonies actually declared their independence.
Okay. All right. Well, in all of that, we did hear the answer. It offered reasons why and announced America's independence from Great Britain. That's essentially what it did. Number 3, name 3 branches of government. That should be simple. Mary Claire?
Executive, legislative, and judicial.
Very good. Anybody disagree? No, good. Very good. Number 4, who elects the president? Piece of cake. Who elects the president? Who elects the president? Everybody laughing, giggle. Some people, I hear it now. Oh, the Supreme Court? Yes, is that what people are saying? Oh, yes. Who's back here? Yes, who? Carol? I say who? Electoral College. Anybody want to offer a different viewpoint? I heard the Electoral College elects the president. Well, you're correct. And that came from a compromise between the presidents being elected directly by the people and the president being chosen by Congress. What does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do? Oh, don't look at me. Oh, he's moving around. He's making eye contact. No, don't make eye contact. What does the Yes, sir?
States the role, the powers of the federal government, the limitations of the federal government.
Okay. Anybody? He said it states the roles and the powers of the government and the limitations of the government. Anybody want to offer something different?
Well, it establishes the legislative branch and the judiciary.
It does. That would be under the stating the roles, right? Okay. Yes, sir?
The states the rights of the people, and the role of government.
Okay. Are we distinguishing the Bill of Rights from the Constitution itself, or are we putting them all in as one amended Constitution? Okay. All right. Well, the Constitution defines the government. The United States Constitution is the basic legal framework establishing the United States government, and there's more to be said there. Again, you can pick these up on your way out. And I also have a flyer for you on the way out if you're interested in that, and a business card if you're interested in that. Name 3 rights found in the First Amendment. 3 rights. Just there's 5, and we could argue there might be 6. But name 3. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah. The right to assembly. I'd like to introduce, by the way, this is Jay McGovern. Jay McGovern ran for against Andrew Crenshaw. He was in the last election. Fortunately, he didn't win, but he's here tonight. But I admire... I admire anybody who gets involved and willing to take on something like that. That's a huge task. And Jim is your trusty sidekick and assistant pulling things together. And thank you for being here. But you said freedom for assembly as one of the three rights. Yes, Mary Claire?
Freedom of the press.
Freedom of the press. Not in the First Amendment. First Amendment. That's good, though. That's Bill of Rights, Second Amendment. That would short sleeves, I guess. We want three.
Religion.
Religion? What about religion?
Freedom of religion. Well, Congress will make no law concerning the establishment of religion or the free exercise thereof.
Oh, so you're actually going to tell us what the First Amendment... Okay, very... Speech, religion, assembly, press, petition of the government, okay? Essentially that, and I said that's 5, but we could argue that religion has 2 prongs. The Establishment Clause, you can't establish, you can't reference that, and the freedom to exercise are kind of competing. But we put that together as one, as religion. Very good. Who elects Congress? Yes, sir.
Congress is elected by direct suffrage of the people, but
Congress elects? I didn't hear everything.
Congress is elected by direct suffrage of the people. People vote for Congress.
By the suffering people?
By suffrage.
Say that again?
Direct suffrage of the people.
Say it.
Direct suffrage of the people.
Oh, I thought you were saying the suffering people. I'm sorry. The direct.
Only you have to be suffering.
All right. By the direct suffrage of the people. Of the people. Anybody have something else? Okay. Yes, sir.
I don't know how to say this, but in that congressional district, in that particular congressional district, which is designed by I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
They can also be elected should there be a vacancy.
Elected by who?
By the president. Sorry, not the president. I figured they're elected by.
Okay.
In the case that.
All right. All right. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. All right. Who elects Congress? The citizens of the United States. And we want to put a little asterisk by that because you need to be a registered voter. All right? Then it's not just the people, because there's a lot of people who live in this country who are not registered voters and don't get to vote. All right, the nation, we have 435 congressional districts. The people of each district are represented by a member of the House of Representatives. The people from each state also vote for 2 senators. The term of office for members of the House of Representatives is 2 years. The term for senators is 6. Before 1913, state legislatures actually elected the United States senators to represent that state. Since then, the people of the state have directly elected their 2 senators. But you need to be a registered voter, Jim.
Ken, did we always have 435 congressional districts, and will we always have that many?
The answer is no. Okay.
That's it? Yeah, okay.
All right.
Do you want to go into that?
Yeah, let's save that for a discussion at the end. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. That's a lot of things there. What are the duties of the Supreme Court? Duties of the Supreme Court? Interpret the Constitution. Anybody have a different view? Say what the law is. To interpret and explain the laws, exactly right. What is the Bill of Rights? The Bill of Rights? First 10 amendments to the Constitution, exactly right. There's a lot there. And true or false, the oath or affirmation of office charges the President of the United States of America with protecting all Americans. True or false? Shout it out. False. Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution contains the following oath or affirmation. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.